Today I've got a life story to tell you. It's about saving planet Earth and Earthlings. Now, some of you may have remembered in the 1970s we had an oil shortage. And people waited in line for hours to try to get gas. A lot of people have forgotten that. And God bless President Carter. At the time, he put solar panels on the White House. And also at the time, a bunch of us, they call us now tree huggers. See? Yeah. We said, we got to change this planet for the better. You can't keep doing what you're doing. Nobody was. So, I guess in about 1979, I decided I'm going to, and here I'm living in Florida. We have hurricanes and tornadoes in Florida. So in 1979, I decided I'm going to build tornado-proof homes that are green energized. And I did that. Waxahachie, Florida. I don't know if you ever heard of that place. It's all dirt roads. And then they built a place across the road called Wellington. So, so I built a two-story monolithic concrete home. A monolithic concrete home is all formed of rebar. About as high as this tent, 24 feet wide, and a big arch. An arch is 3 times stronger than a square. And then you shoot, that's an upside-down swimming pool, really. You shoot it with 6 inches of solid concrete, just like a swimming pool, and you put windows in it. That building's not going to go anywhere, I'll guarantee you. Now, back then, there was no insulation that you could do for something like that, and then start putting dirt on the outside. Well, I mean, and like every story, you have ups and downs, and this is the down part. When the divorce took place, they came in and tried to tear that house down. Well, they came in with an excavator. The excavator is a big old machine. It has an arm on it and it has a claw on it. They hit that building and it bounced off. They said, well, we're bringing a 5-ton wrecking ball. They brought in a 5-ton wrecking ball, they hit that building and it bounced off. Now, a couple years later, my neighbor said, at times there were 200 more lots had actually 5-acre lots, mobile homes, horses, cows, not much going on. Now wait a minute. I think the Moose Lodge. We had Moose Lodge. That was where you wanted to be on a Friday, Saturday night. Moose Lodge. Well, now the only way to tear this building down was to get concrete cut saws, a bunch of guys with fire retardant, and start cutting through 6 inches of shotcrete with number 4 rebar every 10 inches. Now they said when that concrete and rebar and that saw hit, it was like a 4th of July. And these guys all sat there with beer cans and they just had a fun. And they just watched this all happen, cutting down this 2-story building. I didn't know until now why I didn't get that all done. Later on, as a firefighter, I learned from that. I learned how to build a monolithic concrete building. Now, in 1992, a little storm came through South Florida. Hurricane Andrew. I saw right away we have to build homes better. And more importantly, we got to have more safe rooms. So I've designed, and I to this day have the only business in America, I designed an 8-ton, 10-foot in diameter, 9-foot high, concrete dome, and she used every day in your backyard as a garden shed. Miami-Dade County certified, Department of Defense certified as a bunker. Now I'm an old man, and I'm telling you, when I'm having the only business in America with those certifications, I would have put every penny I had on the table, saying within 6 months, some metal shed industry, some business entrepreneur, somebody would be buying my company up. To this day, I can't find a kid, a person, or a company to make wealthy. But I solved that problem. I saved it just recently. The tornado from Hurricane Helene, one of my buyers, broken in very nice letter, tornado went right over. And that dome didn't move an inch. So that's gone through. And then the Iowa, 6 weeks after I delivered a dome to West Palm Beach, Florida, the Iowa went right down the street. Those people that stayed in that for 8 hours, 150 mile an hour, constant wind. There's now 5 of those domes. Well, that stall-guide earthling savior deal. Now, to save planet Earth, you got to build homes. You got to build homes that produce more energy than they're using. Now, how many people know what a Quonset hut is? Wow, that's more than I thought. Because if you ask 10 youngins today who are less than 60 years old, you're not going to find many people who even know what a Quonset hut is. That was the answer to affordable housing in 1945. Hundreds of thousands of people were living in huts that you erect in 1 week. Never in history since 1945 has a metal Quonset hut been destroyed by a wind or a flood event on planet Earth. Now, you just see all the disaster happening in California, and here in the Carolinas, people that have a good, solid foundation. You don't think home builders aren't going to tell those people in despair. In 1 week, that same foundation, they can have a tornado-proof home, flood-proof home erected. And then, when you spray foam insulation on the outside of your house, your energy goes down by 50%. Energy industry doesn't want you to know that. So, next time you hear somebody in despair, and they've got a house that's been destroyed by fire or flood, and they've got a good foundation, have them Google Quonset huts. And my company believes that's the future of saving planet Earth. Homes, no homeowners insurance, producing more energy than using, and using composting tools. Okay? And everybody talks about solar, nobody talks about wind, and certainly, when's the last time you heard anybody talk about composting toilets? That's the elephant in the room nobody talks about. But anyway, that's my story. I'm out on a mission of saving planet Earth, and God bless you all.